Assalamu alaikum. Here we are going to start the next chapter, chapter number 4, links and frames. Like previous chapter, we had two topics, like inserting images and creating tables. I hope that you have understood all the things. If you have any doubt, you can uh, ask me by WhatsApp, or you can call me even. Now see, as I told, in this HTML chapters, the questions come basically in different way. Directly doesn't come from your exercise that you have seen, but the exercise questions will help you to write the answers of those questions which will come in your exam. Okay, some questions will come from exercise directly, the uses of this attribute or these uses of some attributes or properties, which struct properties, like that. But some questions like application based questions will be given, that you perhaps if you have checked the previous year questions or 2019 questions paper, that you can see that application based questions are there, and maximum questions you will find before 2019, 2018, 17, 16. If you see, or if you check the question papers of these years, then you'll find the what type of questions actually comes from these two chapters. Actually, syllabus was changed in 2018, so 17 and 16, 15, these question papers will be little bit different. Some uses and tags and maybe different from your syllabus right now, because that time there was no CSS concepts, only the HTML4 was there. Now we are discussing HTML5 with CSS advanced. Okay, little bit more interesting than previous version of HTML. Here you see the CSS which can be used to design the web page, and which will make your web page more interactive than attributes. Okay, we can use attributes even here also. Some of the places are there still we are using attributes, but to design the web page we'll use CSS properties. In the previous chapters we have discussed that inserting images and creating tables, and regarding these things, what the application based questions may come in your exams. So that things we'll discuss when school will reopen. Okay, here directly we cannot discuss. Let the school reopen, that time we'll discuss. But in the book, whatever application based questions were given, we have discussed these things. Now we come to the next chapter, chapter number 4, links and frames. Here also there are two topics. Here two topics are there. One is links, another one is frames. So you need to know what is links and what is frames. Two things are there. Links, here first we'll discuss about links, mean hyperlinks. Okay, the hyperlinks is the basic concept, the basic main things of your HTML, which will link from one web page to another web page, one website to another website. So due to these hyperlinks, we can have the movement from one locations to another. So simply I'll give an example, that you are viewing any websites, and from that web page you are getting another link, and you just click there, you are visiting to this page, and there you have got any other links, and you click there, you can visit the other page. So how these links are made. Okay, how these links are made, these things are means hyperlinks. We have done the full form also, the HTML hypertext markup language. Here hypertext, it means what? The text which will have the features of hyperlinking, means, okay, means what? The hyperlink features are there. Okay, these features, how the hyperlinking actually it is made, these things we'll discuss in this chapter. The next topic, it is that frames. So the topics is little bit different. That here frames means we are viewing the one page at a time, one page at a time. So you have made 4 or 5 HTML pages. Now one by one actually we are viewing. The frames will allow all the pages to display in the same screen. So we'll discuss how frames works. First we'll see hyperlinks actually. The definitions, the hyperlink definition actually it comes, you see the definition, very important definition, it is there here. Definition just to underline. A hyperlink is unidirectional link from source to destination, or some within the same page, or maybe different web page, or maybe the different websites. So here you see what it says. Hyperlink is an unidirectional link pointer. Okay, it points to an unidirectional. Uni means single direction. Means when we click any link, it will go to a particular link, will not have the different links, the 4 or 5 links are opening for a single click. No, or always unique. After that, after clicking this link, it may be within the same page that you have clicked from the top, and your page is just scrolling down from down to top. That means you are not moving from the page, you are within the page, but just within the same page link is there. Sometimes we click the link and it goes to the next page or maybe the different page. So if you are going to the next page, this is another type of link. And sometimes we get some external link. That means when we click to a particular link, it goes to another website. That means just directly changing the website. If a link changes to any goes to any other website, this is called global link or external link. If the link within the same page, it is called internal link. If a link within the same website but different pages, this is called local link. So these are the 3 different types of links we will discuss later. But the definition of hyperlink, it is that it is unidirectional pointer from the source to destination. Source means from where you are clicking, this is the source. Okay, say so this is one page, and here you are getting a link, and just you click here. After clicking there, you are opening another page, and this page you are just opening. So this will be your source and this will be your destination. Source and destination. Get it? So this is source and destination. Then you see how the hyperlink actually are displayed. Simply when you see any hypertext, it is there, it is most probably highlighted in different colors. Basically it comes in blue colors. Okay, how it comes in blue colors, but yes, we can change still the colors, the default colors, it is blue. If you have not clicked, once if you have clicked any link, just to come back and you can see the color of the link is changed. That means the color will define that the link already visited or not. If it is not visited, then the color of that particular text will be in blue color. Okay, blue color. When you come back after clicking or after visiting that particular link, then you can see that link color is changed to has been changed to the different color. This is purple. But these are the default color. Okay, these are the default color. If you don't assign any color, then by default it will display blue and purple. If it is not clicked, then blue, and if it is clicked, just to come back and you can say this is purple. We can still change this color according to your needs. If you want to change the clicking color or default color, if you want to change that, still we can change. So this is maybe a question that can we change the default link colors? Yes, still we can change. So how to change, we'll discuss by CSS how can be changed, we'll see. So the definition, you see what here you see that how a link, the next page, next paragraph says linking is possible because every document on the web has a unique address, the URL, every document on the web page. So by the URL just we can link only URL, uniform resource locator. A uniform resource locator means the location of the page to whom you are linking. Okay, so here the links are generally indicated by underline and appears in different colors, and usually it blue or purple depending on where it is clicked or not. So this is the another definitions that what questions may come from here, how links are displayed. So this is the definition of this line. Now see in the next previous chapter, here it is just this paragraph is discussing about the previous chapters. Now you see the linking the document. As we know, links may be a single word. Here you see maybe a single letter, or maybe single word, maybe a paragraph, maybe a sentence. Okay, remember a link can be made by a single letter, it may be a sentence, it may be a word, it may be a paragraph. We can write or we can create a link. So to create a link, we must have a tag, and this tag we'll discuss. And first of all, you see these are the 3 types of link that we have discussed right now. Okay, internal link, local link, and global link. Okay, internal, local, and global. The definition also it is given to here. Just to move to the next page, here just I am trying to show you that is the hyperlink. Here we can use what tag? Hyper tag it is used. That's a tag is used. A tag is required to link the document, to make a link. Okay, a tag means anchor tag. It is called anchor tag. We can say anchor tag. A Anchor, anchor. Okay, this is called anchor tag, a tag. Here you see the syntax of a tag is that like this you have to write. This is the syntax how to create a link. Remember, this linking must be done. Okay, so first of all you must write what this one is, what tag a, the opening tag a tag. Now the attribute, it is href. We have discussed another attribute while inserting an image, src attribute we have discussed in the for which what that image insertion we have used src, clear. But here we are using the src also contains url of the image, here also url, but which url? Here the which document to open. Remember, src and href hypertext reference, okay, hypertext or hyperlink reference. Here both the attribute contains the url, but the difference is that src contains the url of the document which the documents are to be included in your HTML, that means which are to be displayed. But href it will contain, or it will it contains the url of the document which document will open after clicking the link, where the text will be there. When you will click the document, whatever you have assigned in this url, that document will open. Is it clear? So these are the two difference. So both are url, but the src url, it defines which document to be inserted in HTML, but href url defines which documents are targeting. Which document is targeting means which document to be opened when it is clicked. Okay, now see types of link, that the previous page also I have shown you the definition. Here it is given: links within the same website but the different web pages, this is called local link. Links within the outside of the current website, this is called global link or external link. Links within the same page. In your book you can see internal link, it is given at first, then local and global, you can see here. But here I have defined first local, global, then internal, because internal link little bit concept is different. So first of all you see how to make a local link, as it is says that link within the different web pages. Okay, link within the different web pages. So first of all, assume that the a.html is a page, this is one page, and b.html another web page. Now if you want to make a link between these two pages, how can we make the link? That means from one page to another we just want to move, and from that page to again the first page you want to come back. So to make such kind of link, simply one code it is written here. You can see simple code it is written. That is written, I have written here first page. This is the first page. Beer I have used for what? Because if I don't use beer, then what will happen? That this click here, it will be displayed in the same line. Here I have used break, that's why click here it is coming to the next line to break the line. Okay, now see here just it is mentioned href, href syntax. You see href equal to b.html means we are targeting b.html. When we will click here, when someone will click this portion, click here, it is targeting which document? b.html. So that means b.html document will open. Now see, after closing this one, everything, that your output will be this one. But as we have discussed, the color of this click here will be what? Blue, and it is by default underlined. It will be blue. This one, this part will be blue. Sorry, this click here will be blue and it is already underlined, but we can change it. Now when you will click here, what will open? b.html. that means this page, next page will open. Which page? This page. After clicking you can see this page is opening, but in this page b.html what we have written, it is the second page. Again it is the second page, and here we have given a back button and it is targeting a.html means someone, if it is clicked back again, we can go to the previous page. Okay, so from this document to this document and here to this, A to B and B to A, just we have linked together. This is what type of link? Local link, means within the same website but different web pages. Next you see what is okay, let me see, internal link, and this is local link. Now you see next page, just you see the things whatever we have discussed here, it is mentioned, the syntax it is given to you here. The href attribute definition, you see what is the use of the href attribute. The first two lines it is given to link the document. It is the target resource. Okay, target resource, remember this line, it is very much important because sometimes you are very much confused with the URL of the src and href. Src is the URL of the document which are to be inserted, and here it is the target resource, which document you are inserting. Next you see this is the syntax it is given. Here only text is given, but we can make graphics also as a text, link. That means some images are there, if you click that image we can still visit any website. So I have given both. Okay, both. Now you see this is the syntax, and the example it is one, it is given next page. Here one page, first page.html. here first page what they have linked, this is the link to the next page, same website. This is a link to a page with the same website. This is a written, you can see this part. Okay, this part, and it is targeting which document? Next page.html, means if someone clicks here, then it will visit which web page? This page, next page. Then you can see that this is the next page.html we are visiting. Now again someone, if it is a click here to go to the previous page, that means here you can see click here to go to the previous page, and here it is targeting the first page, means go to the previous page. That means if someone clicks here, we can come back to this page. Is it clear? And this is a link it is given, this link, this is a link to the another website. Here another website, that means this is what we're changing a website. It means what? It is a global link. Here one website address it is given, means someone if it is click, it will visit to this website. You can write a Facebook, if I write like this, say here I'm just typing to show you, say a tag, let me decrease the size of the text. If it is written a href equal quotation http colon then www.facebook.com, okay, .com, quotation completed, this one close. Here if I have written the Facebook, and this a tag is closed because it is container, you must close this one. After that closing is there. So if it is written like this, it means what? If someone click Facebook, if someone click here Facebook, then this website will open. Okay, this website will open. This is the what type of link? Global link. So in internal link, it is the concept is little bit different. So in the next class we'll discuss how internal link works. Now here you see the tip it is given. This is what type of link? You can say first one it is http www.sabar.org. that means what type of link? A website you are visiting. So this is a global link. Here any single HTML page we are visiting, means this is a local link. So how could I identify this is local or global? If any website it is mentioned in href, means this is a global link. If any web page HTML page is mentioned, that means it is a local link. So how internal link it works, we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you.